Use a little hand sanitizer. Make sure I'm clean. Clean for you beautiful tubers, you. I don't think I have anything on my face. Can't hear anything. Wait, I have earphones in. That's probably why I can't hear anything. How are you beautiful tubers doing tonight? It is Monday. I almost thought it was Tuesday. I'm glad it's not Sunday. Just another manic Monday. T42, 80s Music Man, Robert James. I got the McDonald's hiccups. Bad Duck. Wait, hold on. What was the thing about Bad Duck? Man, Bad Duck and... Oh, yeah. Never mind. I don't even know what I was talking about. Boy, that was crazy. Whoa, my brain's out. It's not here. My brain is in retrograde. Broken hearted. Jeff Montgomery, how you doing, buddy? Taz, Kirby. Taz and Kirby are two different people, not Taz Kirby. I just realized when I played it in my head. Hey, Shane Rails, how's it going, brother? Holy cow. Heather May, what's going on? Glad to see you again. Linda Zanine. It sounded like I was going to sing something, and I can't sing, so sorry. But at least I caught myself. Janice is ready. What was it, like 30 days or something? Holy cow, Janice. I'll tell you what. Eating Happy Meals is not the way to get ready for football season. Yeah, what you got to do is you got to walk at noon every day in the humidity, the heat, all through July and August to get ready for Tennessee football. Just to make it through to September, and then after then, hopefully the moonshine kicks in. Hey, Heidi, how's it going? Heidi, did you ever play football? T42 says she played football with someone named Heidi. Grandma Joe, how are you doing? It's not grandma's. Dodo Dixon. Linda Lazier. Oh, hang on. You broke my screen. My, what's that thing called? My camera. You broke my camera last time. I said, oh, it's Linda Lazier. I feel like I'll be like, wow. Because I think a laser. I say that. I'm an idiot. Hey, Steve Amborn, how you doing? Oh, Miami Spice. You guys better behave. She'll get you. She will get you. Wait a second. Did I take a picture of that? Maybe that's what I was thinking of, Bad Duck. I think maybe I did. Well, I'll have to figure it out later. I'm not gonna derail my own stream. I just derail other people's streams. Hey, Squid, what's going on, babe? I don't want to repeat names over, so I'm trying to get through. Hey, your mom, what is happening? Iowa 73, how are you? How are you doing, babe? Yvonne, what is happening? Did you? Oh, you have a bird. You know, I thought it was a dragon because it's small, and not that the dragons are small, but hey, Iron Rabbit. Hey, baby, how you doing? Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here. I saw something in the other chat. Hey, Sadie, how are you? Food Fairy with the most beautiful voice on, not on YouTube. You know, if I could sing jingles, like that's what I think I would have liked to have been. Like, I want to be the guy that like came up with. I don't even know a jingle. I don't even know. Oh my gosh! I just realized. I wish I was Harley. Harley. I wish I was Charlie Sheen. By the way, Harley Quinn or Angela Quinn here. She is having heart surgery. So keep her in your thoughts and prayers, please. It's she has a pacemaker has to be replaced. Almost a defibrillator. I don't know what that is even. Sue Ascot. You know what? It was funny. Angel wings, correct? But like from a distance and from a little avatar, like it looked like Venom. You know, Spider-Man Venom. It's really kind of cool. It does it tweaks all those squirrels just right in my head. Hey Megan O'Brien, how are you doing? David Nelson. You know, I swear it's like David Nelson, like his avatar from a distance looks like Master Chief. Taz, how are you doing? Start off the night tonight. Hugs and prayers from mom. Thank you. He needs it. Andrea Myers, how are you doing? Phoenix, what is up? Yoli. Oh, holy moly, it's Yoli. What is happening? Now, are you in LA time or are you in Greenwich Mean Time? Did you find out the what's that thing called? That true crime event you were part of that was on the news, was right up the road from you. You know what I'm talking about. These are things, see, like we talk. Maybe I don't talk. Maybe she talks, and like I read like her message, I didn't reply because I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a really hard time. We're going through messages, and so maybe I bring things up when I shouldn't. And I can't talk in code because I realize maybe I don't have it right, and I sound like an idiot. So I'm going to stop talking now. I think we're caught up. Are you talking about Harleys? So like that is. She said it is if you don't live in New Zealand. Hey, look at this. I really did. So McDonald's. The girls hand me out the Happy Meal. She dropped it. There's a McDonald's parking lot with a Happy Meal in it. It's not happy anymore. It's been driven over. It's sad. But because I love you guys, look at this. Dun, 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 dun. I did not give this to White Rabbit. It is ours. We're going to open it and see what we got. And then we'll start the show. Oh, let's see. Which is totally that's kind of one of the things on here. Oh, so look, see, you open it up, just like a Happy Meal box, right? Oh, look, we got it looks like tissue inside, but it's instructions. It's what every German loves. Instructions. And more instructions. You deserve a break today. Oh, this is the handbook menu. This is what you're supposed to say. No, what this is goes to our toy. What did we get, chat? What did we get? The golden arches themselves. How great is this? Hey, honey, I got the golden arches. And this are the little sayings you put on there. You deserve a break today. I'm loving it. What does that say? Raise your arches. Raise your arches. That sounds dirty. You got share a smile today. Drive through is open. Can I get but oh, but that's the McDonald's song. And then what does that say? No, the last one's billion served. So I wish I was a little bit actually there you go. Billion served. So we're gonna have to figure out which one we're gonna put on the sign. But we won't do that right now. We will do that in like a poll or something. That is so cool. I got the golden arches. Out of those billion served, I ate like probably a billion. My mom doesn't know how to cook. And so as a child, no, the blue dog. So as a child, my mom would say, "You want dinner?" And then I would put my coat on. True story. I really didn't put my coat on. And we went to McDonald's. It is very freaking cool. Hey, Melly, what's going on? All right, everybody. So, today, MQ, how are you doing? Hey, Sherry Root. Memento Mori, what is going on? Good to see you again. Oh, sorry. I started reading what Heather said, and it's not to me. Hey, Shelly Huckabee. Yeah, Huckabee. Hey, Shelly, how are you doing? So glad you're here. So glad you are here. Hey, Christine Fortunato. How are you doing? Yo, Christine had a live stream the other day. I caught it and I went in and said, "Hey, how you doing, beautiful?" And she was very, very. She said some of the very, very nice, sweet words to me. And I'll tell you the truth, Christine. It made me tear up because I don't deserve all the nice things you said about me. And I realized that I need to feel weight when I hear them, because that's a great responsibility coming from somebody as wonderful as you, Christine, and I appreciate you. So now I'm done being sappy. I had to stop and think for a second. Oh, wait a second, I got something else for you. Did I bring it up? Oh, I did. Oh, this is so cool. So I didn't think I was gonna have dinner. So no, I'm kidding. Miami Spice. I was actually gonna send you a picture of this because y'all, if you knew, there's one thing. So Miami Spice is like she's my big sister. Like, like I'm her bratty little brother. That's what she says. But I don't have a big sister. She doesn't have a bratty little brother. Well, she does now, but it's weird. Anyway, so we both happen to love Easter candy, particularly the Cadbury mini egg. And we maybe we get a little kooky about it. Maybe get really excited when we see our first Cadbury mini eggs, and might buy a little too many, to kind of keep once Easter's over. Because remember the Easter bunny we said, because once their Easter's over, they're gone. Miami, do you see this? Cadbury mini eggs. What does it say? Enjoy all year. Look at this. It's in it's a very fancy bag. I don't see where they were made though. They're probably made by Hershey. And they're not gonna be that good. But I was so excited I had to get these. So luckily I had enough gas to make it home. Guys, you all ask me Well, I mean, I wouldn't say ask. Hey, T42. Here, open your mouth. Open your mouth. You're welcome. So you guys will say, uh, we talk sometimes, especially on members' nights, about the YouTube stuff. It's a lot of people when I meet them, or a lot of people when they come into chat. That's how I became friends with Tom Gillis. He came in chat one day, like, "What are you doing wearing sunglasses? Are you hiding from the law or season something like that?" Anyway, he's like, "How do you do this? I want to do it." And I was so I said, "Well, you can do it with your phone." So that is the basics of YouTube. However, as you all know, and because you've seen me on other channels and you've had other people, other creators on this channel, and we start talking about the business of YouTube. It is because it is a business. At least I've always treated it like that. Like some people look at it as a quick cash grab, which is weird. That's disingenuous, I think. And they look at the chat as an endless supply of something. I think they believe that they're great. Whereas, like, I'm like, the chat's the greatest thing in the world. Like, I can't believe. I mean, anybody would come here and just like chill out with me and hang out, and we have a good time and tell jokes. And I don't get in trouble very often, as long as Miami and White Rabbit and Freckles are happy. Everybody else is pretty T's never scolded me. That would break my heart. Like I would be like, oh, I don't know. Oh, and Iron Rabbit. Oh, that'd be a real bad one too. Oh, but she just kind of scares me. Anyway, enough of that. So my friend Meme Copium. Now, so Meme, I met Meme. Actually, I take it back. I met Max Murrah through Meme. Meme is Australian. His dad was in. Hey, Lady Autumn Sky, how you doing? His CJ Lorraine. Did I say hi to you? Kimberly Ray. I know I did not say hi. How are you doing, babe? So Meme Copium is he's Australian. His father was in the Navy. He grew up in New Zealand for a little bit, but he moved to Japan, and that's where he lives now. He has like 3 or 4 different YouTube channels, and he mostly is what's that word I'm looking for? Like a travel type vlogger, I guess we'd say. I get to tell you what to do. That makes me happy. Oh, well, you know what? We are here to make people happy. And you know what? Let's wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I got 2 Cokes because White Rabbit didn't want wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, thank you, Freckles. Did I miss about? Oh, I did. Oh my gosh, Iron Rabbit with memberships, a whole bunch of them. Thank you so much, Iron Rabbit. I am so sorry. How did I miss that? Thank you, Iron Rabbit. Which is funny. I actually have I've been working on shorts just for members only. Which hopefully that's not where I end up at for the sorry. I derailed myself. Hey, MQ, what? Oh, thank you, MQ. I appreciate that. I dig your avatar. Holy cow, you know what you remind me of? You remind me. Very cool. So anyway, because you can never find Connor. It's okay. Keep trying. you'll have another chance. So Meme did a video the other day, and I was like, oh, wow, this is really good. And I reached out to him. I said, hey, is it okay if I do stream your video and talk about it? Because he brought up stuff that other streamers talk about and said, hey, Deborah Kennedy, sarcastic, how are you doing? Well, it's their sandbox. That's the thing. Hey, Jay Marie, how you doing? What's up? I hope you are well. Anyway, I think this is really cool. And my idea of tonight is to share it with you guys and then share like where I agree and where I disagree with Meme and explain to you and the things that like it's going there. And it's not explaining. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Trust me, if it's not fun, we will let Zac and Bad Duck have open mic to do bad dad jokes for 10 minutes. I don't know, but we will have a great time. Trust me. We will. This is good. So let me find the video. It's oh, there it is. Okay. StreamYard's changed what they call stuff. It's just weird. Oh, that is sorry, Meme. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all, Meme replied back. He said, yeah, that's okay. He's like, but what video are you talking about? I says this one, and he's like, well, I I don't think it's very much intelligence there, or something like that. In his meme voice, that makes him sound better because he's from the land down under. Where's my little? There we go. Look, we're gonna keep my face in there a little bit more. I do this, Whoa. I learned how to read from Stevie Wonder. So, all right, here we go.
Like it's me personally. I killed YouTube. It's
my fault. This is how he starts his
Apologies for being 2 minutes late. It's not my fault though.
Did you hear that?
Somebody brought me something to drink.
He apologized.
I can't say too much more about
for being 2 minutes late. Well, Meme, we
try to be professional today.
That is very unacceptable.
All right, so what's happening here? There is this ongoing rumor
I'm going to turn me up too.
That YouTube has killed the views.
Right there.
That YouTube has now changed the game so that none of us can succeed in the algorithm, and that's why the streams are down. Oh my gosh! Now I look at my own mic. I had a little look at my own analytics.
So this is true. YouTube has changed the algorithm.
It's not good. It's not good. Let's have a look. Oh wait, hold on a second. Sorry, the crime lab is taking a second to load up. We'll get to this in just a second.
Oh, Meme. I don't remember it being this slow. Of course, I wasn't on the hot seat here. Hey, Bunsen, how you doing?
Just give me 1 second.
Mama Cuddle, what's going on?
Okay, it's poorly cropped.
Okay, look at this.
Cropped. Okay. Look at this. We used to have these big streams. And now it's going boo, 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 boo. This is true. It's true. My channel's dying. Well, not really, because I haven't been streaming a lot, and I'm covering different topics. This always happens. If I have a look at this data, I would say that the reality is that I just haven't been doing streams, and I cultivated a large audience that is more interested in
I face as well.
Like, sector news or something. And since I haven't been talking about it, people just haven't been tuning in as much, and that's fine. And this is a YouTube analytics type stream, which is going to be less popular overall.
Okay, sorry.
But there's a video by the master of the TDS.
I don't know who this person is. Evidently has something to do with
which I'll talk about in a second.
Something.
And he's claiming this is because YouTube has changed from regular views to engaged views.
So real quick, you're talking about like how the viewerships are down. It's always, in my experience, and this just comes from being around for 4 years now, which seems like a lifetime on here. It's summertime. Summertime views always go down because y'all touch grass. Then also it's things like, which I've seen very much recently, is when you don't have a consistent, you're not consistent you get punished. And it is an algorithm thing. You guys there remember like just a few weeks ago, I forget what stream it was. I had so many people come in and say, I didn't get a notification. That's probably my fault because I wasn't on as much as I should be.
I was I was heading up to Tokyo.
They punished me for not providing.
I saw a
content.
post by a certain race car driver,
Mr.
Camelot 331, and he was
this is Cody, who
which is his brand. So I can't hold that against him.
One of our
and he was saying, "It's over, man. My channel's dead. Everything's gone. This is the last stream ever."
Now I do have to admit, I think Meme Copium does a Broken Baker Southern accent better than a Broken Baker.
Get your super chats in. This is the last time we stream. And then I was like, all right, well, I might watch the stream because I got nothing to do for 3 hours while I'm going to Tokyo. And
yeah, how you doing, Ben?
I made a bit of a silly tweet. I was like, it's summer. The views are down because it's summer. Which apparently lived rent-free in his head, because then he actually mentioned the stream saying, like,
it means
people
put
that
a
aren't
comment
YouTubers talk about it being summer, and that's the reason that
the thumbs up, all those things.
And then I even doubled down and said, well, it's because of everyone's outside playing frisbee. That's obviously I'm having a bit of a laugh here, but YouTube views do go down in summer. This is a reality because people are spending time outside, or they've got more free time, so they're not watching. But in Camelot's case, I will admit, there is a very shocking decline in his general average concurrent viewers from about 1,000 all the way down to 200. Now, this video is going to claim that it's because of the engaged views problem. And this is the theory that if you don't like the video, if you don't send a super chat, if you don't say something, if you don't vote in a poll, if you don't watch more than 70% of the duration, then it doesn't count as a view. I don't know about that.
Do you catch all that? So that's the theory going on. And now there's a lot of theory on this. Now, like I've said to you guys, always since day one, I don't look at my numbers. Okay. I know that I have small numbers compared to other people, but then when I do look at my numbers, I have very good numbers in engagement, in view length, in ratio is amazing. So all that stuff, you guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. So when my if my sub count, I mean, yeah, we'll say compared to Mr. Beast, you know, he's got 2 million subs or whatever, and I've got 7,000 and some 7,354 today. I did look, and each one means something to me. I'm very proud of that. But I don't go and look every day because that's not what I want. That's not what we're here for. You know, we're here for the content. I believe in Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. So, sorry. Let's go back here to meme.
But I will say that
it's like
it's a very convenient explanation for why certain people might be doing worse. Now, I'm going to say something even more controversial. I don't hate Camelot. I know my chat's gonna hate this. Okay, I don't hate Camelot.
Your mom,
I actually think that his race carring is pretty cool.
I agree.
Now I might make a Crash-a-lot meme or a cross.
Weird how it happens, and that's why sometimes I say, and it might make sure you're still subscribed.
But he's standing by his friends. I can respect that. That's what I do. You got to do
all that stuff.
Although I stand by my friends when there's no evidence against them, but that's a little bit different. But in the interest of engaging the algorithm, I'm going to have to implore you to hit the like button.
Hit like if you like the show. If you don't like the show, don't hit like, or hit thumbs down. You're like, this guy sucks. I don't mind. But if you do like the show, hit that like button. It really does. I gotta remind YouTube that I'm here. They are not distributing things out.
So you guys know that's Nick Ricada.
In the stream, Camelot goes through this
for all the shortcomings. He was very good about knowing the
I think there is some interesting stuff here, but I have my problems with it. And furthermore, the claim that is made that every YouTuber is experiencing reduced stream numbers is simply not true. In fact, in many cases, it's the opposite. But like I said, we're going to go through this and have a look for
nothing flies.
Now, like I said, this is going to be a lower level stream, so you might say, "Well, this proves it. I saw you with 1,000 live viewers, and now there's less than 500. What's going on?" It's because most people aren't interested in this. It's the same reason that DSP gets shit for his business meetings, because nobody cares. But it's interesting to me, and this channel's about me talking about what I'm interested in. So you can suffer or dislike the stream and leave, or enjoy. We'll see how it goes. Now, I'm going to be referencing a bunch of channels tonight, including Camelot's. But Camelot has a big problem, and that is that he is a consummate clickbaiter. And he's like, and he even watched his stream today, which is funny because his stream
Slug, what's going
last
on?
time was the last stream ever. And then at the that's one thing that I was we'll actually see if we can find a clip for this, because I was a little bit late today. But he talks about how this is the last stream ever, man. This is the last naked snake. He has 200 viewers, so he actually has. Typically he gets less viewers than I do in my streams, but he makes way more money because he has a very engaged audience that love to give him loads of money. So he made like $700 or $900 or something, and he's like, "It's over, man. I can't live on this anymore, man. This is the last stream ever, man. See you guys on Wednesday." And that's the same. And then he was also like, "I'm gonna have a video tomorrow. It's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a banger." And then like he's complaining the next day. It's like, it's only got 2,000 views, but the click-through rate is 10%. That doesn't make sense. If you got 10% click-through rate, you must have a banger of a video. That's not true. Because the less views a video has, typically the higher the click rate. Because as the video gets spread out to more and more people, less people choose to watch it. So it's actually fairly common to have a low view video with a very high click-through rate. And the click-through rate was high, I will say. It was like something around 10, 12 or something %, which is excellent. If you can consistently keep that up, that's a really good way to grow on YouTube. But it's not really a good piece of sample information, because he literally had a massive call to action the day before. And
so I don't know any of this.
Frankly,
the content of the video is just channel drama, and that's what I'm getting kind of lost in right now, which I apologize, because I Camelot. I've watched him. I've known him for years. I mean, I don't know him personally. I've never talked to him personally, but I know who he is. And he started off as just a guy from Alabama that worked at GameStop, and went on to now he's driving NASCAR, which is really cool. But so that's why I got kind of lost in the drama. But what Meme said though is about the clickbait stuff. So I try to stay away from clickbait because I hate it when I see stuff. Okay, yeah. So that's Squid. Hail streams get 300 to 500. Things I think are super important. You get like 15 to 50 tops drama sales. But Squid, those aren't your 300 to 500 viewers. Those are Hail's 300 to 500 viewers. The 15 to 50 are Squid's. Now, think of it like this. So my theory on this is, you watch trials, watch like Karen Reed, the Depp trial, all these big trials that come along. You have people now are interested in this stuff, and they come to YouTube specifically for that. If we do that, you and I and everybody else does that. I've got a clogged toilet. That's a horrible example, but it's true. How do I fix my toilet? How do I fix this at my house? You look up a YouTube video, and then guess what? Then it's fixed. And then you're not watching it anymore. You'll never watch it again. But that video's got like 20 million views, and that person has like 1,000 subscribers. So it's a weird catch-22. I saw there's a guy, he does Mac stuff, Apple computers, right? And that's all he does. He's got like 2 million subscribers, and he does all these videos. He did a live stream, and he had 10 people in the chat with 2 million subscribers, 10 people, because they're not there to watch him talk about, other people's problems. He's like, yeah, here, ask me your question. If you have a question about Mac and I can help you out, here we are. So he hadn't developed an audience. That's my theory. I'm really giving you guys an insight of how I stream. So this doesn't mean it's easy. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying this takes rocket surgery, you know. But it's it's a personality thing, and so when you're trying to reach those numbers, you gotta remember at the same time they're not yours. Does that make sense? So like Hales, they have their numbers because those people are there. They want to see them open up uh storage units. You know, they want to see Jerry looking through Otter Creek for a dinosaur bone. And stuff like that. And then now it's become a drama thing. I mean, that's all this really. This is what I was having a conversation about this the other day. Somebody, this is very low hanging fruit here, but all this is a drug habit. And that drug is dopamine. And I noticed that I know about 6 months ago, like how I feel better when I'm on streaming. When I'm doing this, I'm doing expert thing. But what I try to do is when I feel good, I feel like that dopamine hit come on, I try to control it. And like I'm like, no, I do not like that. I want this to be a solid thing. I don't want to sit there and think I have to take or your own drug. It's natural to become something. Don't make me get the salt shaker out. What are we doing with salt? I love salt. That's a good point. Next, the AI police won't count off topic comments that's engaged. AI has really messed all this stuff up, and I've got to. Hey, Liz Barnes, how you doing? We got to go back here. I'm going to fast forward just a few minutes because I got caught up in the drama of Camelot's channel. But let's go here.
This is like a Doctor Who account or something, and I thought this was like a sonic screwdriver, but I guess he's holding like a pocket watch. But the funny thing about this is like I've seen a bunch of his tweets from time to time, and I think they're good generally. I really honestly do.
All right,
but it turns out that the problem with the Total Defense Shogun is that it's got a very low attack. But I mean, you can attach. Like,
he plays the magic card.
Anyway, whatever. Sorry, enough Yugo talk for today. So apparently, he has a YouTube channel. I was unaware of this, but it looks a lot like Yellow Flash's channel.
Oh yes,
which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Thumbnails all look the same.
Like it's a very effective thumbnail strategy. But I will be talking about Yellow Flash a bit tonight as well. Yellow Flash sometimes checks in.
The thumbnail thing. Meme is a big supporter of the quality of thumbnails, which is probably the most important thing.
15,000 subscribers.
I've done everything with thumbnails.
Banger of a video. And this is doing much. It's doing 8 times better than his regular.
I don't know if they matter at all.
Content
at least for me,
video is
to get y'all's attention.
The clickbait is dead.
Hey Barbara, how you doing?
YouTube has changed. Engage.
The catch-22. 100% agree with you.
Die. And Brandon in your garage says, I summon Pot of Greed. Now, if my memory serves me, Pot of Greed allows you to draw 2 more cards from your deck, which is a very overpowered thing. The dead internet theory? I don't think so. Bob Tube dropping a 2, which hits the goal by accident because it's supposed to be 10 super chats. But he says, Baldo viewer curse, Joe Ralph Kumlot himself. We're going to talk a little bit. This isn't a Baldo stream, but there will be super chats. Sometimes you can upload a video and then you can edit out something to improve the engagement. Like if you've got like a flat 10 seconds where nothing happens at the start of your video, you can edit that out in post.
Now that's theory. I've always heard that, and it's never worked for me.
But let's see what they say.
Something is wrong on YouTube. Sure, people have said that before, and they'll say it again. But lately, channels across the platform are reporting the same thing: a sudden, brutal drop in views, subs, and engagement.
Is this true? Are channels across the internet reporting a sudden drop in views, engagement, and clicks? I'm not sure this is correct, because I'm something of a YouTube analytics enjoyer myself, and I specifically track other people's analytics. And while I have noticed some people,
this is why I wanted you to
go down.
He's a nerd. I love you, Meme,
and there are certain characters that every 6 months they'll say YouTube is killing my channel, YouTube is suppressing me in the algorithm, things like that. They do this kind of song and dance where they do it and trying to get people to engage again. I'm not necessarily sure that this is true. Now give me a second, because I actually have some data on this. Is this folder?
Zach, what's up? Okay. Are you ready? If everybody gets bored, it's you and
this video is going to cover
Battle of the Dad Joke.
Hold on a second. Stop the stream, everybody. My girlfriend's cold. She wanted me to turn off the air conditioning. Are you okay? Okay,
that's funny.
Okay. The corner demon is not okay with the air conditioning, as per usual.
Corner demon is a
Okay.
YouTube meme.
Anyway, where the fuck was I going with this? All right. So I have multiple channels, as you well know.
Polly
on my main channel, not my main channel, but on this channel, my YouTube channel,
not because another creator told me to.
You can see that
I've unsubbed some
my
channels because the creators are rude to the chat,
which is about 50% lower than usual.
Oh,
and there's been a bit of a decline. Oh my goodness!
Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Well, not really, because I haven't really been doing any streams. You can kind of see I've been very lazy, and also I was on holiday, and that tends to happen. And also, primarily, this is an issue of changing topics, and there will be more Baldo content in the future, but not until something interesting happens.
Okay, so what he's saying, there's two parts, right? One is how it's the consistency thing. It's very unfortunate that I'm a victim of this, but I'm very blessed to be a victim of the algorithm. Because just sometimes, your 3D has to take priority. Now, Meme, this channel, he started this up just to goof off on. He's got other channels that are very, holy cow, like his travel channel is unbelievable. I mean, that guy, so like that's where him and Max Murrah, I grabbed this, and I'm not that, I'm talking about this. What you guys know, Meme is just someone who I've always known the name, but I've never really, I've been on streams with him and stuff, been on his channel, but I'm not, it's not like he calls me up and goes, "Hey, Ralph,
another win for the toe."
So like that was a Meme Copium travel channel, YouTube channel event. So he went to Tokyo and he was having this whole thing. And so when he did that, he didn't stream for 3 or 4 days over here. And so that's where he's talking about. He goes down and back up and down, back up. Now, here's the other thing. When he talked about there will be more Baldo streams, that is the Nick Rekieta stuff. So Meme, I watched him when I first started seeing Meme. He had 3,000 subscribers, and I remember thinking to myself, "God, man, I can't. That's so amazing. That's 3,000." And so now we've got 7,000, and I'm like, it's still amazing. Still, as more amazing. But so Meme went from 3,000 to 21,000. I watched him over the last year triple his channel. I think when he started, he was like at 7,000. And what he started was he started following the Nick Rekieta, drama. You guys know, Nick was a YouTuber that got arrested for cocaine use. So anyway, he started following it. And I was like, you include us and mods talk with the chat. I will talk about the mods later. But I've always said mods can break your channel. And so that's, for me, if you have a wrench, you always, whether you realize it or not, you always have a special way to get to me. Because you know more about what's happening than I do. So, what's 735? Oh, when he started, or what, me right now? 7,334. YouTube took one away. It was 3,500. No, 7,355. I feel like I've been talking a lot. Sorry.
This isn't like the weirdos that follow Steel Toe, where every day they have to talk about him. No, we talk about Nick and Minnesota stuff when something happens. But you can see it has been a decline.
So see, he said he covers Nick Rekieta when something happens. People that cover like the Steel Toe drama, that's the boyfriend or whatever Nick had. They're streaming about that one topic every single day. Meme's like, no, I get bored of it. That's how I am. That's my problem. Like, I don't want to do the same thing every day because there's other news going on. You can watch a 30-minute newscast. If it bleeds, it leads, but you're still going to get your high school sports reel on Friday night.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I have to do something about that. You can help by liking the video. But I have other channels, and specifically this one, which is over the last 28 days, it's had 150,000 views.
And he's very consistent.
There's a bit of a peak here. Ignore this because this peak is it was kind of weird. Like somebody was using my channel for advertising, and this is a weird thing that can occur from time to time.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about.
They're videos that, you know, if you make them well today, they will last 10 years into the future.
Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Hang on.
Quartering is somebody that I have very little on something called evergreen content. Evergreen content is videos that that don't rely on something like a rage bait cycle or trending topics. They're videos that, you know, if you make them well today, they will last 10 years into the future. Now there are people like the quartering. Now the quartering.
So what he's saying there about evergreen content, that too is, so that's where things for me like it's very important to have like 360 video. When I covered it, like some of the early stuff I did, like covering Summer Wells. So I was scrolling through Reddit the other day, and Summer Wells was popping up all over the place. She is back in the news for some reason. You search Summer Wells on YouTube, you're gonna find 100 videos that I did on her. So that is, nobody really knows what evergreen content is going to be. I'm hoping it's stuff like that. I need to focus a little bit more on it. And my ideas is stuff like the 360 camera stuff. I don't have any. I mean, I don't even have Friday Night Live off. Look, here it is. The Friday Night Live, the 360 part of it. It's sitting right here. It's on this card. My 3D life is very stressful. The quartering, he has 1.86 million views. Now, I've watched him. I used to watch him very early on. He does something like 7 videos a day. He just does videos. He's just recently started doing live streams, and he got into, instead of selling products that, you know, people pay him to sell, he started selling his own brand of coffee. And it's a whole weird thing. Now he's down though right now. Meme's going to cover that, and I think this. Yeah, hang on.
And he has been talking about how his channel is dying as well.
He's always saying I'm under
5 ads in every video, and they're all garbage. And this is what I consider to be woke outrage garbage. It's like it's the SJW cringe content that was boring 5 years ago, but he actually does very well. As you can see here, over the last month, he's had about 14 million views, which is quite a lot. It's up 20%. But its problem is that the quartering is down 56% over the last 6 months. Now he has
wow, that's an amazing stat. Real quick, I wanted to say, so Jan said, I love FNL. So FNL, as far as content, okay, is that for me, that's not evergreen, as was something that people are always going to come back to. What that is, though, is that is the only show I really know that is 100% done by a creator. So, like, and I do, believe it or not, I actually work on it. And I like having I like to have people come in and out. I love getting people with talent, you know, new people. I love to get people on there to overcome. I love it to see people like Lacey the other day, the way she did. I thought she really nailed it. And she I hope it's a confidence builder for her as well. Because channels are not, it's hard to be a tuber. And you got to be there. If you're not fighting on Friday Night Live where everybody's friends to say your part, you're going to really lose into the whole ocean that is the algorithm. Because there's sharks in the ocean.
40 employees for some reason. So while he is
quartering has 40
supposed to be making a lot of money, he's not. because he's hiring all these young women, like I guess Melanie Mack, to hang around him and make him more interesting because he's bored with his wife or something. I don't know. Even despite that, he bought her a plane. I don't know.
But at least now it can't get much worse.
But it did get worse.
That's a really bad way to start a video. Women love it. Like audiences, women, they love it when you start up by saying, "I'm sorry." Like, what do you mean? Like, sorry, quartering bro. Quartering bros, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
Oh, wait,
no, I'm not a big. I don't know. Let's take a look at one of his videos and see what the content's like. This one was called "Trump Just Fired Epstein Prosecutor. Did she hide the files?"
Hey, you want to know what? I apologize for my last video on Down Bongino, which I deleted.
17 hours
Don't
ago,
apologize.
18 hours ago, one day. He's putting out so much, like YouTube gives you like 3 notifications. The quartering's a bit of an outlier though, because he's just so addicted. He's got almost fucking 10,000 videos. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway, we'll get back to this. So
that is true. YouTube gives you 3 notifications a day. Anything else you put out as a creator doesn't
get currently 15 seconds into this.
When you guys are saying
also a bit of a criticism.
I didn't get a notification. See, I don't put 3 videos out. I try to do 1. And then I'm like, oh man, I want to do shorts. Like if ideal world, I would do a video, a short, and a live, right? Reality is I do lives because I love them. You guys are so much more fun to do lives, and it's just awesome. Hang on, wait a second. Hey, Valerie View News, how you doing? Oh, Polly, I tried the true crime channels, but dang, there's a lot of drama. What the hell's the topic not known on those gossipy hate channels? It's like they are so out of touch. Tug was the first channel for me. Tug was one of my first channels too. And it's funny because I was like, the what the hell stuff has they have their own drama, but yet it hasn't spread out like you would think. Like other topics when they happen, man, they spread out. The hail stuff though, it hasn't. If you think about the hail stuff, this is somebody pointed out to me the other day and made me feel so silly. This is a private thing between a couple of people, neighbors. And, why is this so big? Why are people spending so many hours a day watching their neighbors go to small claims court? And if you think about it, you think about how I say that. Now, why is it big? Because it is shocking to the senses. And here's the thing that I think so many people they always forget about is that all this is started over a stupid water pipe. And I say stupid because the government, people abused their position in government to attack a guy who was just trying to make a home. The American dream. And they went after him for God knows what reason. And at the same time, let your guard down, and you're gonna get a turtle sanctuary.
This channel. Even though,
all right, let's see.
all right, let's see. Hey, there. So the clickbait is done. Is anyone complaining about that? I don't think so. Holy base, cool. What are these these XP things are like
so
YouTube people get a little bit annoyed. But if you deliver on your promises, it's actually perfectly reasonable.
Point.
The problem is like every YouTube video, like this is
one more point.
But like you see, retention graphs are very important on YouTube. They're very, very important on YouTube. This is a short, so it's not really
not
typical of a regular view, but a lot of views have like this kind of curve where you have like a very steep decline, and it goes down like a hockey stick sort of thing. So
that's true.
If you can crack like 80% on a short, you're going to do very, very well on YouTube. I'm almost there. I just need to get a little bit better. But typically a regular
third
video
videos
worse than those,
are the ones I get the greatest retention on.
That sort of stuff. But the problem is like every YouTube video, like this is almost universal in every YouTube channel. Is that if you skip the first 20%, you'll miss nothing. And every YouTuber keeps making these long introductions like, hey, this is me, this is what I do. You don't actually need to do that at all. You can kind of just get started, and it's very,
That's
very
me. I say hi to
also
everybody.
ending very quickly. It's like, don't waffle off when you're ending.
Okay,
because then people
hold on. Think about what Meme just said there. So he's like, these YouTubers, they get stuck on saying, hey, this is me, you know, and take all this time before they get started. All right, guys, I'm not going to say hi to the chat next time we start a stream. I'm not going to say hi to you. You really think that? No, it's not. Ignore is such a nice feature. Oh, Bad Duck. Bad Duck has figured out he can mold his own experience. Oh, hey, yeah, Polly. So that's something. I'm glad you brought that. See, this is okay. This is where Meme was talking about how, like, you know, like I'm not streaming and stuff, and it's like his views go down. That's what happens to me when things like I remember when this happened. One of my oldest, dearest friends is a cop in Las Vegas. I guarantee you, I have inside track on some great content, but I don't get to do it because something happens and I come running in, you know, late, and just get to hang out with you guys. I'm so excited to be able to sit here for a couple hours that I don't have. By the time it's over, I'm just hoping I can go sleep, you know, and not have nightmares. But that's, oh man, that's a great one to cover though. That's a great one. It's fun. You got it. It takes a long time. And here's the other thing is when you find somebody like you like, you know, like, well, of course, maybe it's me. I have like 700 subscriptions to channels, so I get weird stuff all the time. But there's those certain ones that you have to go in, you have to be ready for, you have to be looking out for, because like it's someone like me who's like these small, like the small tubers. We live and die by the views. It's live and die by the views. Let's see here.
Automatically, and that really tanks your attention. But this is kind of just like some meta commentary on the thing. Not necessarily critiquing their data, because they have some analysis in here. Okay. But I do find this a little bit jarring because they've got like the PNG like VTuber aesthetic. And you've got like your 4K quality stock footage of like the hackers, and then you jump into the PNG tubing. It's a little bit jarring. More analytics. I would say just get a camera. Just either don't use all the stock footage, or get a camera.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's continue. Sorry. Also, some rando gifted 5 memberships. Thank you.
Hello, and what is going on, everybody? It is Master of the TDS, and I am joined by my lovely wife,
Riding Raven. And
also, apparently, his wife is like a gothic waifu, which is pretty cool.
Welcome back to Gothic Therapy.
And if you've been feeling like YouTube just stopped,
see, that's stock footage right there. So they're not. So with this channel, they're staying away from the AI, but they've got stock footage.
Well, maybe.
Oh, and by the way, that's something else.
We're gonna find out.
The big thing that YouTube now is they're going after is all the AI stuff, which I'm glad. So you have two things. Like one, you have the AI voice. Like that's the big thing. I thought about start putting on my stuff saying like I'm a real boy. But then you have on the flip of it is the video stuff. So the video stuff, man, it's great. I do AI thumbnails. I'll do AI. This is my clickbait. I do AI descriptions of the show, and I never read them. That's the whole thing. You guys should know that. Like T-Rex was reading them. He's like, "Are you really gonna have 3 poodles and a juggling grizzly bear on tonight?" I'm like, "No, why would you say that?" He's like, "Because it says it right here." I was like, "Oh, like I didn't read all that. That's like 700 words into the description." So anyway, Yes, I have seen this. I've seen what he's done. Now, so his channel. So what Bad Duck's talking about is our friend Cellulite Podcast. He went from he may have like 4,000 subscribers now, something like that around there, and he had like 1,000. He changed his stuff up, and it's mostly he's streaming, but he's not there, which I should tell him something. No, I'm kidding. Now, that's fine if you want subs, but I don't know. I can't figure out how you use that as a channel. Okay, so the saying, if you do it's smaller channels I enjoy more. We're like a small venue. You go see your favorite band, it may not be the biggest band, and it may not, there is nothing as cool as seeing a band, especially okay, let me take all this back. So Theory of a Dead Man, which we just happened to see, back in November. Holy cow. It's almost been a year. We saw them when we were dating, and they got big, but they had already signed up to do a show at a local bar. And so the bar holds like 300 people. That was an amazing show. So it's like, I don't know, it's just all about the venue, right? That's another thing. That's why the chat's so cool. That's why I spend so much time here with you guys. So I do Discord with you guys, and I want to interact. I always try to remember who you are, and if you have things going on, like I love to just try to keep that going, because we need that human interaction. But you get big, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, you gotta pay me to read your chat," and that'd be weird. I wouldn't mind AI, but they're using AI voice. Oh, dude, I don't like reading the Reddit post, Jeff. That AI voice, it doesn't. So I can't stand AI music. Like, it is so hard for me. Like, some of it doesn't bother me. But there is a generic thing. Like, when I I paid for the subscription for a while, and I didn't use it. And I realized the reason why I'm not using it is because, like, either the subscription I had, the AI stuff, or how I was doing it, whatever, I could not stand. It does something to my psyche. It's just really weird. Holy cow, Valor View News. Been here for 5 months. Hey, by the way, cool Bigfoot. Cool Bigfoot. Yes, it is junk. Everything I say is junk. Shane, 100%. I mean, it's just talking to me is like talking to your favorite Hooters waitress, but without the. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, do I didn't stream? Okay, sorry. Without the Hooters.
About this, as you go through.
Where's I wanted to go to is right
realistically,
here.
if nobody's watching your videos are bad. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. I've seen some good videos that nobody watches.
This is just the reality.
YouTube changed what a view is.
Right,
it was rolled out quietly, framed as a shorts update. But
this is true. This is true and honest. They did change the shorts. Let me see here. That's the shorts from my main channel, which have nothing. Not main channel, the other channel. Where do I have this one? Yeah, this one. Yeah, I have some shorts that I've been testing, and as you can see, I'm getting more views, 6 more than usual on regular views, and 24% more since the previous thing. But I have a difference of about 50% here. I see potentially Sean in the chat saying maybe it's you that's dead, Bish. That could be true. But this is what they're claiming. The thing is I think that this answer is very easy for a lot of people. A lot of people can't say to themselves it's my fault. A lot of people can't say to themselves that
this is true.
Maybe their shtick is played or something. And a lot of people can't, or maybe they have. Like, this is another thing.
Sweet
is I think that
I
this
did not say hi to you, sweet boy.
Because I should add some counter argument to this. And that is that the reason that the engaged views are changing is because
love you.
I mean, let's see if anyone in the chat can get it. Let's see if anyone in the chat can get it. Why do you think that YouTube might make these changes? And think about the things, the content you've been seeing lately, and the content you want to see less of. I'll give the chat like a couple of seconds. While I read Dave's super chat. This format with cartoon avatars and pop culture has played out, in my opinion. Expectations for
I hate the VTuber stuff. So that's where the people that
I think ultimately the content matters. The content and the vocals matter more than the visuals. You can absolutely get away with this style in.
Could you imagine me as a cartoon?
Although I find it a little bit jarring, juxtaposed between the high quality stock content of like, hey, look, it's the black guy.
Hey guys, how you doing tonight?
Oh, look, it's the hacker man. And then you've got like the little yapping avatars. I think you should be more consistent. Although there is the argument that
what's happening, girl? What are you doing?
Styles will snap people's attention back. You know,
that was a cup.
Let's see what the chat said. Let's see what the chat said. Oh, somebody got it. Somebody got it.
Why wouldn't I do that? Did you chat that I missed?
AI, bots. Yes.
Yeah,
the bots
are a big thing. That's why YouTube's making the changes.
Is that there's a lot of videos where the music starts playing. It's like, and then the voice comes on. It's like, he found the cell phone, that it was not his. He answered the voice. He told him to go out the window. But then the police was following him. They caught him, but now he has no mouth. And then he ate the red pill. And actually, he was in the computer world. And you're like, oh, it was the Matrix. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, it was the Matrix. This type of content is
those are shorts.
And I want it to die.
Yes,
I would be very happy to see it go. But I'm going to admit that sometimes if I'm lying in bed and I'm scrolling, I do watch a couple of those, and it's very annoying how addictive they can be. But the reason that these sort of content exists is that because it's largely because of the third world. There is a lot of people in India, China, Southeast Asia that can live off of 200, 300, 400 or something, where like you have watching on smart TVs or something where there's no option to press the like button or type in chat, then those people are getting completely destroyed. That's maybe a situation, but in my case, smart TV viewers is like less than 10% of the audience, and I haven't noticed a difference across 5 of my channels. Obviously, not all my channels are doing as well as some.
Everybody's names,
but I have 5 different channels with 5 radically different audiences.
I'm so sorry, Sweet Fly.
And evolutionary dead. Thank you,
day.
Sean, in the chat. Yes, I think that might be what's happening here in some people's cases.
It's way bigger than shorts.
So, what is an engaged view? Well, it's the kind of view that YouTube actually counts now. Not the number you see on the public counter, but the number they track behind the scenes.
All right, so they're saying old view system, a click equals a view, watch time equals bonus, engagement is helpful, views equal exposure. This is kind of true in the old system. Like typically how it used to work is if you got 1 view, you get 1 impression for the following week.
So
for example, if you had 100,000 views on a video,
watch time must be long, they're saying, but that's made out of, they don't have
additional impressions the following week. And then that's determined by your click-through rate. So if 10% of your click-through rate over 700,000 people, you get an additional 70,000 views. Passive watching is allowed. Passive watching is like lurking. Like if you're in the chat,
good thing that Meme Copium
like button or the dislike button, or you double hit the like button, or you didn't say hi in chat, you didn't tell me how hello, you didn't post an emoji, you didn't vote in the thing. That's lurking, right? That's not allowed. Okay? This is the old system. You're not allowed to do that anymore. And this is one of the criticisms of the new system.
No interaction. So that's the thing right there. So
is that a lot of people
no interaction is no view. Engagement required. Ghost views don't count.
I have no idea what that means. Hours while I'm doing some work or going for a run or something. And typically, something for 6 hours, like yesterday. In theory, only like a very fraction of the viewers would be watching the entire thing. Now, that's not what the case that I experienced. Actually, we had a very high engagement. Typically, like for me, 400 live viewers is pretty good. I know we've got 300 about now. Let's see if we can hit that goal. Hit the like button, chat. You got to hit that like button. Actually, how many likes do we have? I don't know.
All right. So, so he goes on to other things after this. Anyway, wait, hold on. I almost removed myself. There you go. That's what I wanted to say. Because Meme, he breaks down the analytics. He has that mind. I can't stay straightforward long enough to do it. Funston is real. That is awesome. I have to get a laptop. What's a good one? I miss out on things when I answer a call on my phone. Well, okay. I'll tell you this. If you have an iPhone, then a MacBook Lite is probably good. If you have an Android phone, then a Android laptop or whatever those things are called is probably the thing. Yeah, I've learned that I'm not direct chats, and I've learned to not direct chats in certain live streams. I refuse to drop money for engagement. Learn to not direct chats to certain live streams. Am I missing what the point is? I may be. I may be just having a hard time. I wish I had found my inhaler. I'm out of the yard today. I'm having a hard time. I am not very politically correct, Sadie. I'm sorry. So anyway, those are the new changes to the algorithm. Now, algorithm also tells me that what the hell somebody must be talking, because this stream has gone down 60% in viewers. It's either I am very, very bad, or everybody's so excited because they get to hear the same thing over and over again. Because there's nothing happening on the hell stuff, y'all. I need to tell you this. It's just because that's court. If there was anything happening, I'd cover it. And oh my gosh, the only thing that's happening is drama, man. It's drama. People got. I'll tell you what. Drama will kill you, man. That's what you learn about. You know that from life, though. Y'all know that. It's fun at first. It's always like, well, as long as that's somebody else's drama, not mine. You know, what were we talking about? We're talking about true crime stuff and the drama that's over there. And it's so amazing to me. Like, people don't treat people good. And at the end of the day, it's all we have is each other, you know? Whether, you say that like as a family, but talking about like the human race, we only have each other. All this guy goats on. Well, I hope so. Oh, poor guy. He needs a goat Lego. That would help him. Yeah, Miami is right. True crime is a whole nother level of drama. And oh my gosh, hang on a second. Guys, somebody remind me I need to order eye drops. Oh my gosh. Oh my eyes are killing me. My nose is stopping up. My lungs are constricting. And that is a very good. Where's that button at? There it is. Matcha tea. Anyway, but yeah, so thank you, 80s Music Man. Appreciate that. So yeah, true crime. It's a different thing. Miami was, she's been here the longest, and she remembers the true crime, like that type of drama that's going on over there, or in that world. It's scary. I'll tell you. All of a sudden, people start doxing people and stuff like that, and you start seeing it's like they don't know the law, but they know about the legal system, and then you're kind of figuring out, you're like, oh my gosh, that person's a criminal. And they're over here saying, I'm here for the children. I'm here to do good. they're grifting off of it like awful. And that happened with Kylie Rodney. And that's where Ryan Upchurch, he came in, he just rocked everybody's world because he came in, it's like, man, this is all hinky over here. And a lot of people took him wrong. They thought he was trying to say that like Kylie missing was weird. It's the people around that investigation. So it was weird. And they were making thousands of dollars. And he called them all out one night. And to their I've not seen, there's a few that I'm thinking in particular. I have not seen them since. Oh, hey, by the way, Miami, I saw the episode of the Idaho 4 where they started talking about that one YouTuber in particular. And, the guy who's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most lawsuits. Y'all, this guy, he's got more lawsuits than anybody else. And he sued Guinness Book of Records. When I say more lawsuits, we're talking like 18,000. The guy went to a federal prison, and all he did was sue everything. Because if you make a federal, inmate of a federal prison, or I guess any prison, it does. If an inmate makes a claim in federal court, the court clerk, man, I am losing it tonight. I feel like I've been reading Dr. Seuss. The court clerk will write the lawsuit for you, and then usually the 9 times out of 10 the judge throws it out. Yeah, Polly, that was a weird thing. That was awful. Hey, Kathy Trout, how are you doing? What's happening? What's been going on? How is your pup? How bad do you need the attention? Kathy, do you need it so much that we can put we'll put your name over here on Connor? Because I would do that for you, Kathy. Let's see here. Where would be a good place to put You think about it. Let me know. What's happening, Valor? Oh, don't say hi to you because you'll be embarrassed. Have you guys seen Kathy? You guys know where she went? Kathy. She probably went out to get some catnip for a ceiling cat. Unhinged on hate side. I was threatened by one coming to my house. Oh. I thought you were saying, Taz, I thought you were saying this one came to your house. Holy cow, that stopped me. What's happening? Island loving. Love Island. But no, that's a show White Rabbit likes a lot. It's Love Island. Yeah, so here's the thing. Okay, so quartering. Meme was talking about quartering earlier. And now this is the thing about drama. This is why when I say no drama, I'm not talking about the Hollywood stuff. I'm not talking about like Will Smith and Chris Rock. Don't talk about them because it's drama. No, I'm talking about like the stuff where you start doing with other creators and which happens. Holy cow. You know what? When you see those numbers go down, you remember how I said it's like there's that dopamine thing. And there's a financial aspect to it too. But instead of running it like a business and paying themselves out of it, they got to get that money back up. And more importantly is they got other dopamines pushed back up. So how do they do it? They will turn on each other. I've seen them turn on each other on stage together. It's just like Maury Povich saying that you are the father. I mean, you get somebody coming over, running out of the audience, you know, tackles them like, you ain't like me, you know. And that happens all the time over here. Only because of
no.
Oh, it says drama. See, I was looking at the StreamYard. It says the code to make it say no drama. But yeah, that's the thing with drama. So here's the thing. Yoli will tell you. I mean, Yoli, like, her 3D job is to fight and argue with people. So you don't have to do that though over here. So instead of like doing that and taking it personal, just chill out. And I mean, I think that's better. You can have a difference of opinions. Here's the way it is. Someone's argument might change my opinion about something. But if someone starts screaming and hollering at me and threatening me and all that crap, I'm just gonna block you. You're out of here. I'm not gonna address you. I don't talk to you. I'm just done. I'm just done. Because I don't feed the trolls. That's the other part. But it's Jack is trying to finish knitting a tank top in time to wear it this summer. Well, Island, where he is in Texas, his summer goes right through October. Wait, you said tank top? You know, I was thinking it was a crop top. You know, I was thinking like, you know, having like a, you got that Pabst Blue Ribbon. It was a tank top, but you're like, man, this is just way too much clothing for me. So you cut it in half. So it says Paps on it. You cut the blue ribbon out. Oh my gosh. See you, Polly. Take care. Wait, you're a troll. How did you become a troll? Well, you kind of are, actually. I can see it, Bad Duck, but you're my troll. If anybody else says bad things about you, I'll probably agree, but you still have a place over here. No, Bad Duck. It's like, it's just Bad Duck's that guy is like, I was like, first time I met, I was like, man, this guy's got a humor that I understand. And when he understands, just he was like a stone, you know, like a jade or something, you know, what is it, jasmine? Is that a stone? Ruby, we'll say he was like a ruby, but he wasn't polished. He needed to go in the rock tumbler, and that's the way I looked at him. Is he needed to go, he needed to tumble around the rocks, and he came out all nice and shiny. And that's, I mean, you guys just rock. It's just the chat, man. I love it. Hey, KT, how are you doing? Yes, 100%, Carrie. We all have different opinions as long as they're conveyed respectfully. It's not hard for adults to be kind. It's good to see you too. Yeah, isn't that crazy to think about? Here's my thing is, so like I'll ask questions. This is, of course, you know, background stuff. I'll ask questions and I'll get people where they think that because I'm asking that question, that's how I believe. And they just will go, oh, you know, I've gotten under their skin. That's what it is. And I'll be like, you know, then I'm like, oh, a minute. I don't have an opinion. Like, you know, I'm not for that. I just wanted to hear what your reason was. You know, because it gives me something to think about. It gives me, it's good to think. Critical thinking is a good thing. But anyway, yeah, so that's how the YouTube thing works. So if I started doing drama, I'd have higher numbers. But you know what? I want evergreen content because I want to be here in a few years. And everybody I've ever seen that did the drama, that went down that route, they don't stick around. And the reason why is it has something to do mental. It takes a toll on them, and it ends up taking a toll on the people that they say they love in 3D world. So anyway, we're having a good time. But I thought that was a good I thought that meme really hit out of the park with that. And besides, oh, sorry, Shane, I wasn't trying to bring up your comment. I don't know why. I'm not here, and I'm almost out of Gatorade. I need some Gatorade. Let's see here. Oh, good. Island knows her place. That's awesome. Polly's 121 on the like button. Don't forget, I'm really headed out now. We want you here for many years. Thank you, Polly. I appreciate you. And that's the thing. It's okay. Like the engagement thing, like that's a big thing now, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying here. I'm not begging you guys to change your habits and stuff. But it's an interesting topic for me because I would like to be here for years, and it's something that I also need to remember because my friends that I like to go by and hit thumbs up to, and like I make sure I'll turn them on or something if I'm leaving. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna watch MG driving the 18-wheeler video game. If I want to know what happened there, I would let T-Rex just complain about it. But you want to give him the view time, and stuff like that. So it's no. And it also reminds me of Zac and Bad Duck again in the chat here. I didn't even see what he said, but I just saw his avatar. See how important an avatar is? That's Will over there, Cellulite. I've got to I gotta get a hold of him because I'm trying to figure out his channel growth is something that is I don't think it's bots, but I do think it's unique, and he's found something that is people will take advantage of that, and people won't like that because they see subscribers as success. And then what they'll do is they'll turn on him, they'll turn his channel in. Remember, we saw that with some of the recent legal dramas that have been circling this world, where they will try to do mass flagging. Carrie, your peeps will stay regardless. Let the few fall. More will join up. Well, thank you, Carrie. And I know I'm not worried about it. It is all about content. And that's the thing at the end of the day. My thing about YouTube is instead of getting stuck on drama or worrying about what other people are doing, stuff like that, make more content. We need good content. Instead of the 2,000 videos I have that I don't even know what they're about, I was 73. Love your channel. I have fun. You know what? I love that you're here, and I appreciate you so much. And speaking of fun,
I don't care. I have anxiety over the roof. I don't care.
Okay.
I was trying to turn the loop off. I couldn't. I hit the wrong button, and my anxiety went over the roof. There he is. How are you doing? Is he on? Is Tom Gillis on? Wait, hold on a second. Where did I go? Where's the button? Oh, I gotta shrink this. There we go. It's too big. He's not live right now. Oh, he streamed 1 minute ago. Oh, I didn't know he did. But I'm a heck of a friend, aren't I? Holy cow, man. I don't know anything. Thank you so much, T, for 2. What are you doing? I'm gonna hit the wrong button. I just need to slow down.
Expert is my dude. He always has been. He's a winner with big brains, the biggest brains.
Another win for the toe.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. 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 Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
I like that change in positions. Oh man. Oh, let's see here. Hang on a second. Let me go over here. Where's my thing at? Let's see what's happening in the world of. Wait, hold on. How do I do this? Man, my brain is gone right now. Oh, hey, I got 3 new subs. I love you guys. Because what am I trying to do? I already forgot. I need to go here. That's what I was trying to do. That's it. And we go there. And we do this. Let's see what's happening. All right. No, I know them. No, damn. All right, that's what I'm going to do to you guys. So, all right, here's what you guys got to do. Should we do it again? What are we going to do? Are we going to do oh, I know, Zach. And the worst thing is I have to go in. And I got to blow it up real big and get the little Connor. I move him around all the time. And people want the wiggles, man. They want the Connors. Zach, I can put your face on the end of one of those. All right, here's the deal. So I hit the thing. I'm going to end this. I'm going to send you guys to Megan. So, but here's the thing. I want you to go in there. I want you to do something in our chat. So what was it? Is it corn? Corn's what we did. That completely destroyed her chat that one time. Usually I tell you guys do orange hearts. She likes the dolphins. Big Miami Dolphin fan. She likes the porpoise. But you're going to put corn in there. Okay? Put a bunch of corn over there to her. But before we do, don't forget to clap your hands, stomp your feet, and be sure to check your fire alarms.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop. And then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. barbecue. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire.